Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. Well, my name is Ava, and this is Stitching in the Interlake, and I'd like to welcome you all to my channel. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch my video. And if you like what you see, please give me a like. Share with everybody that you know. Comment down below, where you're from, how you found me, what you're stitching on, all that kind of thing. And subscribe. Absolutely. I need subscribers. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so today is Monday, the 12th of February. We're almost at the middle of the month. Isn't that hard to believe? Thursday at noon, we will be at the middle of the month because this month has 29 days. Otherwise, it would be on Thursday night, midnight, or Thursday morning, midnight, whatever way. Alrighty, so it is still dark outside, but it is starting to get light out, and it is just right around 7:30 in the morning. So it's wonderful to see that it's starting to get light outside earlier. Okay, so I want to thank everybody who joined me on my live yesterday. Just a minute here, let me get this off. The reason why I'm doing my video early is because I am going to get my new glasses today. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. Absolutely, really, 100%. I am looking forward to that. I've gone 2 months with these glasses being broken. Yeah, no fun. Yesterday, if you had watched my video, you knew that I had woken up with a really horrible, horrible night migraine. And it was absolutely wicked. Through doing my video, and a lot of people, they say, well, I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I just have to lay in the quiet. Yeah, so do I. But sometimes all I need to do is pull the curtains and kind of block out some of that light. I did wear my rose-colored glasses for migraines yesterday. But it kind of comes and goes, right? So I feel relief, and then I take them off, and, takes a while. So I'll be happy to get my rose-colored glasses today. Absolutely. So, yeah. So we're leaving this morning sometime, and we're kind of hoping to be back by noon, 1 o'clock, something like that. What was I going to say? Oh, I should tell you what I'm working on. This is Fantasy Teacup. And right now I'm working on all this. You see it there? I know there's a lot of shadow. All this blue. Okay, right along here. And that color is 939. So I'm working on all of this, and then I will pick another color and I'll go through the whole thing and work on that color. That's just the way that I am. I like to do it like that. Oh, good coffee. Oops, sorry. Good coffee. So I slept better last night, but I find that when I've got somebody to talk to, something to occupy my mind, it'll lessen the pain here in my eye. It is back again, but not as severe as yesterday morning. Yesterday morning was a 100 plus. Yeah, it settled down where it was down to about a 2 or a 3 last night. So that was good. That's something I can deal with. Because I've had migraines my entire life and headaches and all that kind of stuff. They're all intermingled. And so I've just learned to, you adapt with them, right? So, but yeah, this teacup, which is I call fantasy teacup, or you can call it fairy tale teacup, or you can call it fantasy fairy tale teacup. I don't know. There's a few of you that are working on this, so I was happy about that. And so anyway, yeah, it's coming along well. And this is for Fantasy Fairy Tale February. That is the challenge. That is February's challenge. And as you know, I already gave out on the 1st. Well, it wasn't quite the 1st, but close to it. What is coming up for March's challenge? And that is, it's not easy being green. And it's anything that has green in it, like this has got, here, wait a minute, here, I'll show you the picture of it. Okay, right there. Now you see here, these are leaves, so they're all green. And there's trees up here, so they're green. So I think I'm going to carry this through into March. I mean, why start a new one, right? Might as well work on this for as long as I can. But I also have it counted that I'm working on. And I didn't work on it yesterday at all. There was no way. I couldn't do counted. And that is Firebird Sampler. So I'm getting there. I'm hoping to work on it this afternoon. Put a little bit of tender loving care into it. Oh, if you had watched yesterday's video, whether you were there or you watched it this morning on the rewind, that I had been looking for my I don't know, cross-stitch journal, I guess is what it is. So lo and behold, I did find it. Okay. I got this on Amazon. I don't know if I'd get the exact same one again. This is what it looks like. Okay, there's various different kinds. You can spend the money and get the Book of Days if you want. But that's like, for here in Canada, that's like $35 with shipping. So it's, no, that's not an option. This here was, I think it was $8 on sale through Amazon. But like I said, there are different ones. And I have here, I've got several that I finished. And I got my Angel of Winter done. I got my Santa's Village done. Lady in Red was not done. That was for the November challenge, if I could turn back time. So I missed out on January's challenge, but I have February's challenge up here now. So I will keep that going. Don't fall. don't fall. So I'm not sure if, do you all keep track? I used to never keep track, but now I wish I would have. I wish I would have. So I have to mark in when my counted one there, the Firebird sampler. I am so debating what to work on for my next counted project. Not sure yet. Gosh, I have so many. I've been looking at, I bought so many PDFs. Like, it's so easy, right? It's so easy to buy a PDF, you know, whether a Haid, Pain Free Crafts, I don't know who else, Solaria, Etsy. You know, there's so many of them that you can get now as downloads. And it makes it so much easier, especially like if you are out in the country, if money is tight because PDFs are cheaper. It's instant gratification too. So I heard that the Kansas City Chiefs won. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know, but I just saw it come across Facebook. It depends on who you were rooting for. I never watch it. I don't watch the halftime shows. I don't watch the commercials, though I've been seeing that there's been some reviews on commercials, and I guess there was quite a few commercials that were about people are so busy looking at their phones that they don't see what's going up around them. So in this, there were UFOs flying overhead, but everybody is stuck in their phones. It's just like that movie, and I recommend it if you have not watched it yet, and that is Don't Look Up. That is really good. So, because it's not just about meteors or UFOs or something, you know. It's about so many people. And you've seen probably, you know, short videos on it. They're busy looking at their phone and they run into a pole, you know, or they walk out into traffic or they stumble over something, or because they're so glued to their phones that they just can't, they are so unaware, they're so detached from the world around them. And that's a sad commentary. Now, if you had young kids, or you may have young kids now, at what age do you find it acceptable to give a child a smartphone? What age do you think? And remember, I came from the era of no cell phones, right? That you were sent out to play, or to get lost, or to go with friends or something. I really didn't have any friends growing up. So Um, and then, and you were gone. And for us at home, it was when the church bell rang, you had to come home for lunch. That was your thing, that you had to come home for lunch. And when the church bell rang at 6 o'clock, you knew you had to be home. And that's how we were called at home. We did not. I remember when scientific calculators came out and we couldn't even use them in math class. We could use them to practice on, right? But we had to do all the calculations and everything else in our head. And I was very bad at that. I was very bad at that. I didn't understand, what is it? Calculus and the other one there. I can't remember what it's called. But anyways, couldn't understand it. I didn't understand how E times X would give you this. I couldn't understand. I could not fathom it. Like it was just, I just could not connect the two. To me, it just didn't make sense. And I was one, and at that time, they pushed you, right? We were taught how to use the slide rule, but I haven't got a clue now. Nope. That's a bygone talent. I didn't do it very well because I still didn't understand it. How do you do it? And I'd be there and I'd be pushing it, not knowing what the heck I was doing. But yeah, we had to learn our times table. And kids nowadays don't even know how to read a clock. They're not taught cursive in school. And all of us old timers, we all know about that. We weren't tethered to all those electronics. Not at all. And kids nowadays are spoiled rotten. I think it is, and what they're trying to bring is that no cell phones are allowed in school. You have to drop off your cell phone. Or I think it is that at the beginning of every class, you have to bring your cell phone to the front. And what the heck is, say, like an 8 or a 10-year-old doing with a cell phone? It just boggles my mind. No wonder kids nowadays, they don't know how to think. They don't know how to rationalize things, figure things out. Because they've got this little idiot box in front of them that does everything for them. So that's my tirade for today. So yeah, Lilybell's still having problems. So I was able to get a poop sample from her last night. And it is in plastic, wrapped up twice, and in the fridge. So there's no worry, That's just like doing stool samples, when you have to do and you're given those cards and you have to do it. And you put it in the fridge until you've got them all. It's the same thing. So we're going to drop it off on our way. And I'm hoping that they can look at it. And then when we're on our way back, I'll stop in there and pay for the test and hear what it is. Oh, it's just, my heart cries for her because she's just in so much pain. Like you can tell because she's trying to go, and there's nothing there. So we'll see. I think it's probably a parasite or something, or perhaps irritable bowel syndrome. But I think it is, but I don't know what the heck is causing it. Somebody said yesterday, if it was that maybe she got into Jonah's food. Well, yeah, she does get into Jonah's food, but she hasn't lately. She hasn't for quite a while. Because I always, whenever I go somewhere, I pick it up and put it up. So she can't get into it. And cat food will affect Lilybell, and dog food will affect Jonah because they're different molecules. They're different size molecules. And cats can't digest dog food, and dogs can't digest cat food. Like it's just like he throws it up, Jonah, and she gets diarrhea. I know they always say that dogs will eat anything, right? Mm-mm. I've not changed her food in 2 years. Same food, basically the same combination, same water. But see, I'm worried because she had her IVDD episode in, when was it, January? And so I'm worried about her because she hunches up and, and that, and I don't want her to throw her back out again. So this morning I was up at 5 o'clock, and it was myself that got me up. My bladder was screaming again. It was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. But at least I got an extra half an hour of sleep. But I laid in bed until just after 6. I didn't want to get out of bed. So yeah, so I'm hoping to be home not too late. I know when we go to Stonewall, I gotta run into Family Foods. And I want to see if I can pick up some more of my vegan stuff. So, like my vegan cheese and things like that. So, but yeah, so otherwise I'm just working on this. But I wanted to get this in the can and getting uploaded whilst I'm away, and I did it on my iPad today because I'm taking my phone with me, so I don't want it that it's not uploading. It'll just be here and it will upload. So today and tomorrow are my last days to eat bread until Easter. Once Lent is over, maybe I won't want to eat bread then. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. I know somebody else had posted, oh my gosh, who was it? Luella had posted that she was working here on Fantasy Teacup. And she started up here at the top. So it's nice to get a different perspective on it. And you can start it anywhere, right? You don't have to, you do not have to you don't have to start it. Like, I like to do colors, right? I like to get each thread, get it out of the way, each color. And that's just how I roll. But if you like to start on one thing and work your way down, go for it. Some people like to work in the square blocks, right? They'll finish up one block, then they'll go on to the next block and finish that all up. Sometimes you'll see people and they'll have it like the stepping stones going down. It's just whatever it is that you feel comfortable with. What I like and what works for me may not work for you. So please remember there is the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need to do is give me the name of one of my 2 sidekicks. And I mention them every video. Every video. So, and then I will vet you and it'll be myself or Christina that will let you in. So, because if I'm not available, then she is. And, so yeah. And then I do have a dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake@gmail.com. I got a hair. And that's where you can email me privately if you want to. So, yes. And please always remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You wouldn't believe how that helps my channel. And even if you don't watch my channel that closely or something like that, or you're busy stitching or you're talking with someone, just put my video on and let it run. You know, put the mute on and just let her run, because that all helps my channel grow. Yeah. It's just how the algorithms work and all that. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. So, on the 9th of May, I will be doing my channel for 3 years. Like, that just is just boggles my mind. My mind just goes into a, like, how is that even possible? But I know 3 years ago I had been bantering it around for quite a while, months. Do I really want to do it? What am I going to do? Will people like my video? And if you're thinking of you doing a YouTube channel or floss tube or whatever, two things. Make sure, three things. Make sure that you are in landscape mode. 2, make sure that you can be heard. Okay? Because so many people are doing videos and you cannot hear them. You cannot hear them. It is just, all you hear is mumbling. And I guess 3 is to make it interesting, right? Don't be too far away from the camera, or in my case, the iPad. Don't be too close. And yeah, and just work at it. You know, some people are going to like it, others are not going to like it. But I know that the one thing that I've heard is that if you can't be heard, people aren't going to watch you. Right away, they're turned off. No. You know, if they're stitching or something like that, there's a lot of them that are out there that are just silent. Some have music to them. And of course, it depends on the music that you choose, right? Because if you're gonna, music choice is very important, because stitching is very soothing and soft and all that. So that's the type of music that you want. You want that peace. You want that tranquility. You want all of that, right? So, yeah, and that's all stuff that I had to learn. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I know that's there, probably. So, yeah. So I'm going to, later on, well, I don't know if I'm going to continue working on this today, because I want to work on my Firebird sampler. I want to get that one done. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. So does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell, and Jonah, who's up in the cat condo. So, when you see me tomorrow, you will see me with different glasses. I don't know if you'll be able to see my eyes, because they're rose-colored, and it's 50% the darkness, okay? And I'm going to try it. If it's too light or too dark, I can always change it the next time I get a pair of glasses. Yes, but I will be happy to have new glasses. Absolutely. So they're not sitting crooked on my face. Yes. So, but I am going to keep these ones just in case the other ones break. I'm not going to do that again. All right, everybody. So thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me, so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. All right, everybody, have a fantastic day. And we will see you here tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody!